Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. It's your girl, Pooh Bear. And today is Wonderful Wednesday. So, what I want you to do, what I need to do myself, is really look at myself and see. And what I want you to do is look at yourself and see. What makes you wonderful? If you had to write out a list of things that make you wonderful, what would that list look like? Would it be that you are a true friend, that when you see somebody down and out, are you the person that wants to go after whatever you can do to make, it better? Whether you know the person or not, are you the type of person that can hear that somebody that knows somebody is going through a hard time, and so you come up with a way, like say they need food. Are you the one that's going to make the care package? Are you going to get on the phone and call people and say, hey, so-and-so needs so-and-so, or I know somebody that needs some help. Can you help? Because I know that you have a lot of da-da-da-da-da. So can you help this person with this situation? Are you that person? Are you the person that will organize a meeting to help push somebody's initiative, for example? Would you be the campaign manager? If you knew that somebody was trying to, run for, the neighborhood watch, would you participate in that? Would you help their campaign? If you knew somebody that was going for it, are you the type of person that gives of themselves beyond the call of duty? If you are, I want you to feel extremely proud of yourself, because the world needs more people like you. We can be so stuck on ourselves and so not willing to be giving of ourselves. I feel like there's two types of people in this world. One type of person says, I don't care what the circumstances are, I'm going to get involved for an injustice. And then you have the people that hear no evil, see no evil, smell no evil, whatever, and they hide their head in the sand because they don't want the backlash, so they don't want to be a part of it. I'm here today on Wonderful Wednesday to say that those of you that say, even if it makes life uncomfortable for me, I'm willing to make that decision, to make that choice to help, because I understand that this situation is greater than me, whatever it is. I feel that way for a lot of people that decided to stand up for the injustice that was done against my people. And they had to live an uncomfortable life. And not just for them, but for their families as well. I do not take for granted that a lot of European descent fought so that my people could be free. I think about, what does that look like to be a white person, not just in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, but even before then, when they were fighting for our freedom. And you had to be willing to take a stand. And a lot of times they felt like, a lot of people that were against the initiative to free us, well, if you want to be a blank lover, I'll treat you like a blank lover. I'll treat you like them. And some of them lost their lives so that we could have one. Bringing it forward. A lot of them had to be extremely uncomfortable to fight against the Jim Crow laws, to fight against all of the injustice that were going on against my people. But they made a decision that what was going on was wrong. And so even if it was uncomfortable, they were going to stand. A lot of people, and I understand it, a lot of people want to just fly under the radar. I don't agree with what they're doing, but I don't want them to come for us and my family and my business and my children. So I'm just going to act like I don't see it. And when they make these disrespectful comments, I don't agree with them, but I better smile, because if I don't, then they're going to look at me funny. I don't want to call him a coward, because I understand it. But for those of you who see an injustice and you stand up for that injustice, however you see fit. A lot of the wives back in the during the Jim Crow thing, they didn't like what their husbands were doing. And they stood up, these white women stood up to their husbands, and they said, this is wrong. I'm not about to make my housekeeper walk all the way here. I'm going to go pick her up. I'm not just going to pick her up. I'm going to pick her up and her friends. And I'm going to drop them off. And I'm going to fix them something to eat. Once you begin to take responsibility for your portion in it, good things happen. Great things happen. And then you get to go down in history as somebody that did something that was meaningful, powerful, and changed the trajectory of where we were going. That, to me, is one of the most wonderful attributes a person can have. To say that even though it's going to be difficult, I'm going to do this not for me, not for my family, but for somebody that is not connected to me, somebody that I don't know. A lot of times I'll see like a guy might be jumping on his girlfriend or whatever, and then other guys will come to stop him. People that they don't even know. They don't know this guy. And they put themselves in potential harm to protect the woman. That is incredible. If you see somebody driving on the street and their car breaks down in traffic, and people will come out of nowhere, whether they're walking or they'll get out of their cars, and they'll push the car to get them to safety, putting themselves in danger because they could get hit while they're trying to help somebody else. Those are the type of people that have an integrity that I just applaud. So if you are one of those people, you are wonderful. So on Wonderful Wednesday, I applaud you. If you're not one of those people, maybe you want to take into consideration that you might need to be, because we need you. We need wonderful people out here to do wonderful things to help this world get a whole lot better than where it is right now. Calming myself down. I'm getting a little too passionate right now, you know. But we need wonderful heroes out here. There's so many things coming against us at every hand. We have so many things coming against us. So if you choose to be wonderful today, however that might look for you, it might be you going and making a plate for your neighbor. It might be paying for somebody else's gas, as expensive as it is right now. It might be you have EBT, swipe your card and bless somebody that's paying with cash. Whatever it is, Micro Farmer is sitting here taking care of his neighbor. Now, he may be getting paid for it, but he's still doing a service, especially when the woman is changing things and he has to go back and correct that. But go mow your neighbor's lawn. Led talks about that all the time. How he used to take care of the neighbor's lawn. The neighbor passed away. He wanted to keep it looking good so that people didn't come over. Extend yourself. Do something wonderful for somebody else. All right. I'm done. Thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. I'm your girl, Pooh Bear. And I'll see you soon.